Hi, boys and girls. I thought for our last week of school that I found some really cool games that we can make. So I thought, just as a end of the year fun thing to do, I will show you some craft ideas of some outdoor or indoor games that are safe to play indoors that you can make. So our first one is a ring toss. And I know you're thinking a ring toss. So that means something round, circular, with a hole in the middle that you throw into something that it has to get into. And you're right. So you could do that with, if you've got, water bottles, you can tape a whole bunch of water bottles together. And then you can find things that are circular in your home that you can toss and play a game. And then maybe on each bottle you can write down how many points, and then you could do your addition. So you can do math and have fun. There are, I'm pretty sure, other ways, but I found this way that is more crafty. So I thought I would show you this, and as we're making, maybe some more ideas will come to mind. But I won't be able to show you all of them because I don't have enough supplies. I'm running low. Okay, so we're going to start off with making a ring toss game with a paper towel roll and some paper plates. So I have 4 paper plates because I need one for the base to hold up the paper towel roll. And because I don't have a lot of things to decorate with, I am going to use bingo dabbers to decorate it. So you can use markers if you have paints. You can use construction paper to tape designs on here. You can do any kind of design you would like. So I'm going to do some lines, and I think I should have had my tray here to keep my table from getting all dirty, but I will open up to a blank end of the book so I don't mess things up, because the bingo dabbers stay wet. So if you're doing this at home, make sure mummies and daddies know, and that you've got something to protect your table, or if there's a special area you're allowed to do arts and crafts, you make sure you use that area, or have a tray, or maybe placemat, anything. So I'm going to do lines just because I don't know, I like doing stripes, and I'm going to do them on the stripes that were already on my paper towel roll just to kind of hide them. Oh, and then maybe I'll do dots in the middle of each one. So I'm going to do a pattern. So I'm going to think you've already guessed my pattern, and it is an A, B, C pattern. You're right. So I'm going to do red, green, blue. Okay, red, green, and one more blue. And the last one, blue. Okay, I'm just going to spin it around so I've got more room to hold my paper towel with. And now that I've got that ready, I'm going to decorate the ring. Well, first I'm going to cut out the rings. So on the paper towel, on the plate, you can see that there's a bit of a lip here. I'm going to cut very carefully around here, 3 to make my rings. I haven't finished with my tube yet. Actually, you know what? Mrs. K's getting ahead of herself. Maybe we will do the tube first, but this will dry. So we are going to make a stand for our tube that we're going to be tossing our rings in. So because this one's so close to the top, I'm going to make some cuts at the bottom here. So I'm going to just make, I'd say about about a centimeter cut to my red line all the way around, because I need to attach it to my plate and to have it stand up. Okay, so now that I've made all my cuts all the way around, I'm going to try and position this in the center And then I'm just going to try and trace it carefully. It doesn't have to be a very good trace, just so we have an idea of how big we're going to cut. So you can see it didn't really come out that well, but I can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pen, and I've got my fingers open on the other side so I don't poke myself, and I'm just going to put a little hole in the middle. That'll give me enough room to get my scissors in, and then carefully I'm just going to cut like a pie, starting at the middle, and I'm going to stop where my circle is, the line that I drew, because I want to make this a little stronger. So if I cut or score my paper plate and my tube, I think it'll be stronger. So now what I'm going to do is I'm turning it upside down, and I'm going to carefully push my tube through. I might need to make my hole just a tiny bit bigger, but not too big. Just a few of them maybe on the one side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I made those holes just a tiny bit bigger, but I'm sure if I'm patient enough, oh, you know what? Maybe if I fold out this, I'll be able to get it through better. See, so this is an experiment because I haven't made this before. I've just seen a picture of what it looks like. So you're learning with me. All right, so I got that part in. Now, before I push it all the way down, I'm going to pull out my flaps on this side. Whoops, there we go. So now on my tube, I'm pulling down my flaps. So when you're watching this, you might want to pause to be able to do each section. Okay, so now I'm going to slide this down, and there, we've got it settled. So you can use tape to tape the bottom on. You can use glue. Just for efficiency's sake, glue would definitely be stronger, or you could even glue it first and then tape it. That would definitely make it far stronger. But just for quickness, so that I can get this done and you can see what it looks like, I'm going to just tape it. And I'm using a big masking tape, and I'm going to tape all my little pieces down and push it down really well. You want it to, the tape to really grab all that it can grab. And I'll get some more tape. There we go. I think next time, oh, my tape split. Okay, so I'm going to keep taping along to make sure all those pieces stay down. And I think I'm going to get my smaller tape maybe, because this tape just split. And, oh, there it is. Mrs. K's got too many things on her desk, just like at school. Have too many things all around me. So I'm pushing that down, making sure it sticks well. And I'm going to use 2 pieces because it didn't go all the way to the edge. And I'll move it to the end of my table so I can press it down really well. And I think one more taping job will do it. And push down, and one more tape here. And done. Okay, so now I've got my tube, and I think just for extra support, I'm going to put a piece of tape all the way around here to make it stronger. And again, you could use tape, you can glue it and then tape it for extra strength and support. And that's it. So we've got our stand. And now we are ready. And this part, I can move this out of the way for a minute, to cut around here to make our ring. So if you've got paper plates, you can use paper plates to make your ring. if you had large tubes, you could probably cut the tubes, and if they were a big enough circumference, the circle part that would fit over here, you could do that. So maybe you have something else at home that's a tube that's bigger than a paper towel tube that you can use. You can use construction paper, you can use cardboard, you can use cereal boxes, Kleenex boxes, anything that's a little stiff so that you'll be able to cut it and make a ring. But of course the ring has to be big enough to fit through the tube. So I've got one ring. I'm going to pause it, cut out my other rings, and then we will decorate them. Okay, I'm back. I've cut out my 3 rings, and now I'm going to use my 3 bingo dabbers. And again, remember, whatever things you have at home, paints, markers, crayons, pastels, you can use to decorate. So I'm going to quickly use my bingo dabbers to decorate here, and I will show you what it looks like when I get to the end, okay? Okay, so I'm done decorating. I've got a red ring, a green ring, and a blue ring. 3 rings, and I decorated my stand a little bit more. I added some dots and some more lines. So have fun decorating and making your game. I want you to have as much fun making it as you will hopefully have fun playing it. Now let's test it out. Hang on. Okay, ready, set, go. I'm too close. Oh, the fan's blowing. There we go. Yay! So, boys and girls, I hope you have fun making this game. I hope you have fun playing with your friends and your family, your relatives, and just, I just hope you guys all have a wonderful summer.